Now for some fantastic news. This is the news that I want to hear and that you should all want to hear. So, we talked about how Batgirl got canned, trashed. They don't want it. Spent almost $100 million, and it was so bad that they're like, yeah, it's going to hurt us more, our brand. So, Warner Brothers CEO is enacting a 10-year plan for the DC, EU, or whatever they're going to call it, DC films. We can make it better. And that is 100% true. The new CEO over from Discovery Channel that is now merged with Warner Brothers. Now they're called Warner Brothers Discovery. CEO David Zaslav. That's a hard name. Anyways, he's like, you look at Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman. These are all brands that are known everywhere in the world, and the ability to drive these all over the world with great story is a big opportunity for us. We have done a reset. We've restructured the business. We're going to focus where there will be a team with a 10-year plan for DC. Yeah, hello. Basically, he's putting Alan Horn empowered Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige to build a cinematic universe. So that's what he's going to do. They're going to find their own Kevin Feige, which is smart. Why wouldn't you? I don't understand what they were thinking before. They got Zack Snyder and they're like, oh, we're just gonna make this movie and then that movie and now let's make a Justice League, and they had no plan. And the thing was, I don't know if you guys remember, but they were gonna Justice League is a 2-parter, now it's a 1-parter, and they didn't know what they're doing because Marvel came out and said, oh, Infinity War is gonna be a 2-parter, which ended up being Infinity War and Endgame. And then they were like, yeah, we're gonna do that too. They had no plan. I don't know who these executives. I'm glad they're all fired now. I'm this new CEO says that DC movies should be like an event, and I 100% agree. It should be a massive, massive thing. So that I'm happy with. They basically canned everything else. There was a Supergirl movie that they were making, gone. Not making that anymore. Pretty much, I think he's wiping the slate clean. I think the movies that were almost ready to come out, so like Flash, Aquaman 2, and Shazam 2, and Black Adam, he's going to come out with them anyways. He says he's seen Black Adam, he likes it. I think the Flash is pivotal to his kind of like what he is going for, so he kind of has to keep it going. And I've heard that people watch Flash and actually really like it, and it kind of sucks that Ezra Miller is a douchebag. And if you don't know, he's a crazy person. He's insane. He's hanging out with underage girls and doing drugs and getting in trouble with the police, running. I saw a video of him they were trying to arrest him and he ran away, and I thought it was funny because he's the Flash, but he's not that fast in real life. And he's yelling at the police, spitting on people. He's just a douchebag. He said he was staying with some people in Hawaii, and they bail him out of jail because he went to jail, and then he comes back and he breaks into their room and steals their social security cards, their credit cards, driver's license, and says he's gonna bury them and kill them. He's insane. It sucks that I never liked him as Flash to begin with. I thought he was stupid. I love the Flash. I mean, right there, got him tattooed here, and I thought he was the worst Flash iteration I have ever seen. He was terrible. He was annoying. He was stupid, and he just seemed like a deer caught in headlights constantly. He didn't know what he's doing. No confidence whatsoever. Stupid jokes that didn't land. I mean, I don't know how much of that is him or the writing and the directing, but his take of it, awful. I'm sure there's some people that like him, but he is the worst Flash I've ever seen. So I'm glad he's gone. I never liked him to begin with, let alone he's a crazy lunatic. But yes, so this is good news. I'm glad this new CEO is coming through and just slashing everything up, getting rid of everything. Everything's, because let's look through the history of the DCEU. Starts with Man of Steel. Now, here's the thing. I thought the Man of Steel was okay. I liked it, didn't love it. Some people loved it, some people didn't. It's received mixed reviews. It did okay at the box office. Let me see. But it didn't do anything spectacular. On a $250 million budget. It did, here, let's see if you can see this right there. Down at the bottom, $250 million budget. It made $668, which is, for a Superman movie, come on. Like, Batman was bringing in $1 billion back then. So, and you think marketing and all that kind of stuff wasn't, I mean, I think the first Iron Man made more than that. Man, film. Iron Man. Let's see the first Iron Man. On 140, it made almost 600. So it made a little less, but it cost about 100 less. Think about that. Iron Man. Like, no one really knew. This is Superman. So, yeah, failure there. I thought it was okay. I thought there was a lot of parts that they could have made. I thought it was a lot of missed opportunities, to be honest. Okay, so then you get the next one. Batman v Superman. Terrible. The movie was terrible. Okay. Obviously, the cinematography is great. The acting is great. All this kind of stuff. But the story, garbage. The casting, garbage. The Lex Luthor casting, was his Jesse Eisenberg? Ugh. Oh, such a terrible Lex Luthor. Not menacing at all. Just kind of dumb and stupid. Like a waste. Just a waste. That's what I'm talking about. Like, when I heard that Jesse Eisenberg is going to be Lex Luthor, I was like, no. Stupid. Bad idea. Oh, just give them a chance. No, I don't want to give people chances. I know what they're capable, and I know what they're trying to go for, because when you cast certain people, you end up getting certain results. Like, here's the thing. If you want a deadbeat dad who is a cop, but seeks vengeance, who are you going to cast? You're going to cast Bruce Willis, right? Well, he's kind of old now, and I think he retired. But in his prime, that's what you want. He's perfect. He's perfect for that role, and people say it's typecasting, but it works. It works. I believe his portrayal, right? I liked Henry Cavill as Superman. I had nothing wrong with it. I think he looked like Superman, which is good, but I think the problem was he was given a direction that didn't work. Like, I like the Christopher Reeves Superman, personally. Like, the Boy Scout type of thing. This one, he was, like, more somber, always down on himself, always kind of... I don't like Zack Snyder's. Personally, I like Zack Snyder, his filming, but I think he's a terrible writer. He's obviously better than me, but I don't think he's very good. Anything where he is in charge of the writing and the story, terrible. But Watchmen, I loved Watchmen, but he didn't write that story. I think he did 300. Loved 300, but he didn't do that story. That was Frank Miller, which was also based off of a real historical thing. All right, so we got Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice. Terrible. They ruined the whole death of Superman thing. Oh, let's kill him. Let's bring him right back. It's like, huh? I did love Ben Affleck's Batman. And I even said, I was like, he looks like Batman, especially when he's working out. And I'm like, he played Daredevil, so he knows how to play a superhero. And I actually like the Daredevil with Ben Affleck. I mean, watching it now, it's not as good, but this was also made 20 years ago. So I was fine with him, and I still liked him. I thought he was a great choice, and I think it was just the script and story that ruined it. The whole Martha thing. Why'd you say that name? Like, think about it. You're writing this down. Okay, Batman just got the upper hand on Superman. Oh, good, and he's about to kill him with his kryptonite spear. He's ready to kill this alien, because I like that line where it's like, if there's a 1% chance that, Superman could be evil or whatever, or take over the world, I don't want to take that chance. I like that line. And so then he's ready to kill him. He got this spear. And then he goes, Martha. Wait, why'd you say that name? Well, that's my mom's name. Okay, we're best friends. It's like, oh gosh, so dumb. Just the dumbest thing in the world. And then on top of it, there's Lois Lane like, oh, I need to get the spear. Oh my gosh, I fell in the water. Oh, now I'm trapped. Oh, Superman, I gotta come save you. Get saved every 5 seconds. And it's just like, ugh, because they're just trying to shoehorn her in there somehow. I don't know. And Doomsday was just dumb. And this is such a waste. Now we'll never get a real Death of Superman. At least we still have those animated. Okay, so obviously Man of Steel is okay. Batman and Superman, terrible. Suicide Squad 1, there's some cool things, but at the end when the lady's like dancing like the inflatable like thing that they put out in used car sales lots, oh, that was just dumb. I don't know. And Wonder Woman, I liked Wonder Woman. I thought Wonder Woman, okay, so this was the first good film. Then we have Justice League, not good at all. I saw both Justice League, Zack Snyder and that one. Zack Snyder's version helped a little bit because it helped like some of the things that had questions, it made a little more sense. Aquaman. I liked Aquaman. I didn't love it, but I liked it. I thought it was fun. Good time. Shazam, I liked a lot. I liked Shazam a lot. I've actually seen Shazam twice. All these other ones, I've pretty much either seen clips of. Well, I mean, I've seen once at least, but then clips of after. I've seen Superman maybe twice, I think, but it came out 10 years ago. Birds of Prey, not very good. Oh my gosh, especially the end scene with the longest lasting grenade. I don't know. Wonder Woman 84, I did not like. I thought it was pretty stupid. The villain was just so weak. I love Pedro Pascal, but this story was just so bad. And then you got Suicide Squad, the second one. I thought the second one was funny and decent, but I don't know. I don't think it was just okay. The best thing to come out of the DCEU, in my personal opinion, is the Peacemaker TV show. That's the best thing. That's literally the best thing, and it's not even a movie. It's the best thing to come out of the DCEU by far. I would put Wonder Woman 1 up there as the second, or Shazam and Wonder Woman 1 as like the best movies. But so good. Like look at this track record. Most of it bad, most of it terrible, not good. And when I mean terrible, I don't mean it's like a 1 out of 10. It's just like, it's not as good as Marvel. Not even close. That's all I'm saying. Like, I could see Wonder Woman 1 being like a Marvel movie, like in terms of like goodness, like how good it is. Shazam 1 obviously could be up there. But the rest of these aren't as good. And, Marvel has its duds, like Eternals. Eternals would fit perfectly in the DCEU. That's a DCEU movie for sure, is Eternals. But Marvel's track record is like, for every one dud, there's 10 great ones. So I'm glad that they're axing everything. They're just wiping the slate of everything, getting rid of that Supergirl, the Batgirl show. He said, if we can't get Superman right, the new CEO, if we can't get Superman right, then, why even bother? Like, that's the first thing. And agreed. There's a reason why Superman has lasted almost 100 years is because he works. So get him right. I hope they recast Henry Cavill as Superman, but I don't see them doing that because he's a super nerd, and I like that. But yeah, so good news.